Welcome to this morning yoga flow for beginners. My name is Vico, and it's a pleasure to be guiding you today into this practice. So, this is going to be really gentle for you to start your morning, and hopefully, it gets you ready for your day. So, we're going to start in a seated position, and we're going to bring the hands on top of the thighs. Relax your shoulders back and down, open through the chest, and keep your chin a little bit retracted towards the chest. We close the eyes for a moment and we take a full deep breath through the nose and out the mouth and let it go. Two more like that. Deep breath through the nose and out the mouth as you soften. One more time here. Really trying to clear your breath as we do so. And allowing the whole entire body to soften with that last exhale. Just allow your breath to be organic. So not trying to change that, wish it was any different. See if you can notice your chest expanding as you inhale. And observing how everything softens as you exhale. I'm going to take a few more deep breaths like that, just to settle your breath, your mind, to soften through your body. And see if you can really invite yourself into this practice that we have together. Taking anything that doesn't serve you out of the way. And arriving to your mat, arriving to your body, and to this experience that we have together. And for the last few deep breaths here, we're going to bring some gentle movement through the neck. So see if you can draw your chin towards the chest, taking a deep breath here. As you exhale, you draw the right ear towards the right shoulder. You find your way back to the center. Take another deep breath here. As you exhale, draw the left ear towards the left shoulder. And from side to side, moving on your own. And you're welcome here to stay in one side. If you feel tension there, softening that place. Maybe you find another spot on the other side. And just the last few deep breaths here. Coming back to the center, bringing your neck back to normal. From here, we're going to roll the shoulders up and back. So you bring the shoulders up and down. And just a few more like that. Up and release. Up and you lower. Just one more time. And release. Bring your right palm to the right. You can bring your eyes open, left palm up to the sky. Deep breath. As you exhale, you lean towards that right side of the body, relaxing through the shoulders, open through the chest. You can keep your right elbow bent here so you relax the right shoulder. Take another deep breath here as you extend a little bit deeper. And finding your way back to the center, left hand to the left, your right palm up, deep breath. As you exhale, you lean towards the left and really opening through the right ribs as we take this shape. Relax your shoulder, open the chest. One more deep breath. And releasing that. So we're gonna take the block out of the way. Tabletop all fours position. We bring the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. We're gonna take a few rounds of cat-cow to warm up through the spine. As you inhale, you drop the belly, shoulders back, open the chest, gaze up. As you exhale, you round the spine, navel in, and shoulders forward. Take a few more like that. As you inhale, you drop through the belly. As you exhale, you round the spine, navel in. So you can close the eyes here and allow your intuition to take over your body. So if there's anything that you need, you can introduce that now. Could be your hips, your shoulders, your neck. Just a last few deep breaths as you bring awareness into each vertebra at a time. Beautiful. Eventually releasing that, we're gonna open the knees wide, toes to touch at the back. Bring your hands forward as you start to sink the hips all the way towards the heels. Finding your child's pose, bring the forehead down into the earth. Allow your elbows to be a little bit bent here. Just a few deep breaths. This is a really grounding pose as we touch the earth. See if you can feel that support beneath you, holding your body. And for the last few deep breaths here, we're gonna walk the hands towards the right side of the body and just allow your chest to drop down into the earth. Relax your shoulders, really feeling your left ribs opening up. One more deep breath here. And slowly walk your hands towards the left, just as farther as they can go. Relax your forearms, relax your chest. And this time, see if you can bring the attention into the right ribs. Just two more deep breaths here. And slowly coming back to the center. So from here, we're gonna find tabletop all fours position. And we're gonna tag the toes, lift the knees, and find your first down dog. So bring your hips up to the sky. See if you can bend the knees once at a time here, walking that dog, alternating one heel at a time. So in your down dog, your hands are shoulder width apart, and your feet are hip width apart. You bend the knees as much as you need to soften the stretch into the hamstrings. Beautiful. Drawing those hips up to the sky. Slowly, we're gonna walk the feet all the way to the top of the mat. You can bring your fingertips for support. Lift the heels as you come into the toes. Once you find the top of the mat, bend the knees as much as you need as you take your first flat back. Hands towards the shins. You roll the shoulders. You open the chest, gaze forward. Exhale as you fold. Two more. Inhale, you extend, lengthen your spine. Exhale and release. One more time. Inhale in your flat back. Exhale and release. One vertebra at a time, we're gonna make our way up to standing. So you keep those knees bent, your hands as they are. Last thing that comes up here is your head. Once you arrive, few rounds of his half sun salutation. So we're gonna bring both arms up to the sky, deep breath. As you exhale, bring your hands towards your heart center, bend the knees as you fall over your thighs. Flat back, deep breath. Exhale as you release. All the way up to the sky, deep breath. And finding your way back to your heart center. We have one more time. Maybe you close the eyes. Deep breath, both arms up. Exhale as you fall. Flat back, deep breath. And exhale as you release. All the way up into standing, deep breath. And back to your heart center. We're gonna change from here. Both arms up as you raise. Exhale as you fall. Flat back, deep breath. And exhale as you release. We're gonna bring the left leg back, bend the right knee as we drop the left knee down into the earth. Bring your hands for support on top of that right knee. And from here, we're gonna bring both arms up to the sky, deep breath. As you exhale, we're gonna bring the hands down into the mat, or you could use blocks here or books if you have at home. So we're gonna strengthen the right knee and bring your hips back to the back of the mat, and find your half split. So if you observe your elbows are bending too much, you can lower those blocks. We're gonna move into that 2 more times. So inhale as you bend through the right knee, you bring your palms up, you sink into the right hip, and exhale in your half split. Remember, you can use the blocks here. One more time, inhale as you bend, and exhale as you return to your half split, holding here for a few deep breaths. So relax the shoulders, open the chest. Keep an eye span into that right knee as you bring your gaze down into the mat. One more deep breath here. Releasing that, bend the right knee, take the blocks out of the way, hands inside your right foot. And from here, we're gonna walk that right leg all the way to the back of the mat as you pivot the left foot back. Bring the left hand underneath the left shoulder. You can use your fingertips and bring your right palm up all the way up and all the way forward to the top of the mat. Taking a deep breath here in your side plank. As we says, if you can bring yourself all the way up to your gate pose, so the right palm is on top of the right side, and you extend the left palm up and overhead. We're gonna flow into that 2 more times. So inhale as you find your side plank. Fingertips for support. You can use a block or a book. And back to your gate pose. One more time here. Inhale in your side plank. And back to your gate pose. We stay there for a few deep breaths, breathing into the left ribs, opening into that space. Beautiful. Releasing that, we're going to return to tabletop. And from here, back to your downward facing dog. And walking through that dog, alternating one heel at a time. As you're ready, walk the feet all the way to the top of the mat. And find your flat back, deep breath. Exhale as you release. All the way up to the sky, deep breath. And find your way back to your heart center. So same thing on the other side. Take a deep breath as you raise. Exhale as you fall. Flat back, deep breath. Exhale as you release. Bring your right leg back, bend through the left knee as you drop the right knee down into the earth. Bring yourself up. We're going to bring both arms up to the sky, deep breath, sinking into that left hip. As you exhale, we're going to bring the hands down. Remember, you can use blocks, fingertips. Start to strengthen the left knee as you bring your hips back, strengthening through the left leg, and point your toes up. Few more like that. Inhale, you bend the left knee, you bring both palms up. Exhale as you release in your half split. One more time. Inhale, you bend. Both arms up. And exhale, we stay in the half split for a few deep breaths. So remember, you can lower the blocks. Maybe you don't need them. Just relax here. Breathing into the left hamstring. Relax the shoulders, open the chest. Keep your gaze down. One more deep breath. And releasing that. Taking those blocks out of the way. From here, we're going to bring the hands inside the left foot. We're going to take that right leg out and bring that left leg all the way to the back of the mat. So trying to keep your right fingertips underneath the right shoulder. We take the left palm up and overhead for your side plank. Taking a deep breath here. As you exhale, bring your left arm to the top of the left side. Bring your right arm up and overhead for your gate pose. We're gonna flow into that. Inhale in your side plank. Left palm up and overhead. And exhale in your gate pose. Really trying to draw that right shoulder towards the right ear. One more time. Inhale in your side plank. And last time in your gate pose, We hold there for a few deep breaths, breathing into the right ribs. Beautiful. One more deep breath. And release down. From here, back to your tabletop all fours position. And we're gonna come into downward facing dog one more time. Walking that dog, alternating one heel at a time. And from here, we're gonna make our way down into the earth. So bring the knees down into the mat. Allow your legs to swing to one side. And we're gonna find a seated position. And trying to keep the sit bones grounded into the earth. You can keep your feet a little bit separated. And from here, both arms up, deep breath. And exhale as you fall. Just allow your hands to rest wherever they arrive. Relax the shoulders, open the chest, and fold over your thighs. You can keep a nice bending to the knees here. Just allowing the whole entire back line of the body to open up. If you are able to go deeper, feel free to go deeper. One more deep breath. And releasing that. We're gonna keep those blocks close by, or those books. We're gonna come down into the earth. So carefully bring both knees towards the chest, squeeze them in, rocking side to side, massaging through your spine. We're gonna find a twist here, keeping both knees together. So bring those arms like a D to the side, and you drop both knees as they are to the right. If your knees don't come together, you can bring that block in between your knees, underneath your right knee. Your gaze could be up to the sky, to the right or to the left. You close the eyes for a moment and you observe that beautiful sensation in the left outer hip. One more deep breath here. And back to the center and finding that twist on the other side. Drop both knees to the left. Allow the right shoulder to be grounded into the earth as you find a place for your gaze. And you allow your spine to reset as we twist. Two more deep breaths here. And back to the center. Squeezing both knees towards the chest. One final pose. Open your knees wide. Legs up. Grab whatever you can grab in your happy baby. Could be your calf, your ankles, the outer or inner edges of the feet. See if you can rock side to side here, finding a little bit of movement. Drawing your knees towards the earth. Relax your chin towards the chest. Beautiful. And slowly releasing that, we're gonna find Shavasana just for a moment, as this is a short video. We're not gonna be here for so long, but allowing the whole entire body to be soft down into the earth. Feel free to take a deep breath here through the nose and out the mouth, allowing any left tension to get out of your body. And finding stillness, inner silence for a moment, really allowing the effects of what we just did to settle into your body. And remember, you can always return to this practice at any time that you need, at any morning that you need a little bit of movement and you don't have much time. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need. I'm going to leave you for now, but please take the time that you need to come out of the pose. And thank you so much for joining me this morning. I wish you a beautiful day. Namaste.